Welcome back to Slide Science. Today we'll understand the rock cycle in the next few minutes in the simplest and most fun way possible. Let's start. The rock cycle describes the key processes that create and transform the different types of rocks in Earth's crust. In simple words, it explains how one type of rock changes into another type over a very long time. First, imagine a rock deep inside the Earth. When rock is subjected to intense heat, it melts and forms magma. Magma is molten rock that stays beneath the Earth's surface. If this molten rock reaches the surface during a volcanic eruption, we call it lava. So remember, inside the Earth it is magma, outside on the surface it is lava. As this molten rock cools down, it solidifies. During cooling, crystallization happens. This means minerals arrange themselves into crystals as the rock becomes solid. Rocks that form from this cooling and solidification process are called igneous rocks. So igneous rocks are basically born from fire. Now let's move to the next stage. Over time, weathering and erosion slowly chip away at Earth's rocks. The broken pieces are washed into oceans, rivers, and lakes. Weathering is like nature's hammer. It breaks rocks into smaller pieces through mechanical and chemical processes. Erosion is the transportation of these broken fragments by wind, water, or ice. Deposition is the laying down of the sediments after they are transported. So first rocks break, then they move, then they settle. As more and more sediments accumulate over time, the weight of the upper layers compresses and compacts the layers below. Gradually, over millions of years, these sediments transform into solid sedimentary rocks. This process takes a very long time. Nature does not hurry. Now comes another transformation. Metamorphic rocks form when pre-existing rocks are exposed to high heat and pressure deep within the Earth. Under these extreme conditions, the minerals inside the rocks change. Sometimes larger crystals form. Sometimes entirely new minerals are created, but their chemical properties remain similar. This process changes the rock's form without completely melting it. This is why it is called metamorphic, meaning changed form. In some cases, if the heat and pressure become extremely intense, metamorphic rocks can even melt and turn back into magma. And this shows the cyclical nature of rocks. Magma cools to form igneous rocks. Igneous rocks break down into sediments. Sediments form sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks change into metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks can melt again into magma. The cycle continues again and again. Remember, the transformation from one rock type to another takes millions to billions of years. Once formed, most rocks remain unchanged for long periods before they undergo new geological processes. So to recap, the rock cycle explains the major processes involved in the transformation of one rock type into another. These processes include crystallization, solidification, weathering, erosion, deposition, and transformation under intense heat and pressure. And that's how rocks keep changing, recycling, and rewriting their story inside Earth's crust. This is Slide Science, where even rocks have a journey. See you in the next video.